Hello guys, and welcome to another review made by Alex. And this time around we're gonna take a look at AMX 1375 and AMX 1390. I've decided to put them in the bundle just because they are pretty much the same tank. Both of them are light tanks and with an auto loader. They have similar characteristics like good top speed and good acceleration, also in walking backwards. It's pretty fast too. Both of them have low armor, but with your low profile it is not necessary to stack a heavy armor on this tank. It is only used to spot and maybe hit and run tactics. Both of them are really good at that. The traverse speed on these tanks is kind of low for a light tank. Trying to do the carousel tactic is kind of a hard task with this type of tanks, but not impossible to do. What I recommend is to be an active scout with it. Many of light tank players they think they are good scout when you go kamikaze and die in the first minute of the battle in the enemy base. That is not good. I'll show you later in the replay how to spot and achieve lots of credits and experience and not even firing a shot. Also, like all French autoloaders, hit and run tactics is very viable. You can flank enemies and discharge your 6 shots in rapid fire and then run away or destroy them if they are low on health, and relocate fast until your drum is reloaded again. And now I'm gonna tell you about the differences in this game between AMX 1375 and AMX 1390. The major differences is the 90mm gun and on AMX 1390 with a better penetration and a better alpha damage. Also, there is an upgraded engine with 50 more horsepower than 1375. That's kind of major differences. Also, the health pool is greater on 1319 than 1375. But remember, 1375 has a great health pool for a light tank at tier 7. I think that's wrap it all. And now I'm going to show you 2 replays and with 2 types of gameplay that you can play with French large tanks. And here we are on the Live Oaks map. I'm in the 1375 and I'll show you how to scout easily on this map and get lots of experience and credits just from sitting in one place. And here I go in a good place to see all the enemies that are coming from the south. You can notice the bush is very secluded, and they don't see me just because I have the camonet and the binoculars, and I can spot all the tanks that are coming from the south and get me really good spot damage. You can see that already they are taking lots of fire. The Yacht Panther is at half of his health already. Let's speed it up just because you are sitting here and observing the enemy movement. And you can see that Yacht Panther was destroyed by our artillery only with our spot. Now I've decided to go after the enemy artillery after seeing that mainly tanks are in the city, and maybe grab a medal for killing 3 artillery. Here I'm searching for them, and I spot a Hamel. I wait just to get a little bit closer to don't miss, but our friendly artillery takes care of it. Here is the AMX artillery, and now I'll kill the GW Panther. And I have decided to reload, maybe to get 1 or 2 more kills. And I noticed that this this Chinese tank have decided to engage me. This WZ-131 is a pretty good tank, but I see it has a chance against 3090. I have my drum loaded, and I start discharging it on him. You see that this light Chinese tank has no armor. I pen it even in gun mantlet with my 170 average penetration. At this moment you can see that I've unloaded my drum, and both of us are only one hit. And let's see if he missed, but now my drum is loaded and I managed to kill him. At this point this game is already won, and only a T-35 premium tank remains. Let's speed it up, and we won. Let's see the battle results. You can see I earn 38,625 and 1,629. I've got a scout medal and a sniper medal. You can see that we did 1500 damage, and damage upon spotting 1150. This is a pretty good example how a large tank should be played. By spotting enemy, doing some spotting damage, and zip around and kill artillery or flank enemies. Now I'm gonna load a second replay, and we'll see how we'll use the hit and run tactics. And here we are on the famous door, on the tier 10 game. This type of battle is encountered, so I have decided to let the heavies fight out in the hill, and I will go and maybe spot some enemy activity in the area of the capturing point of the flag. And I spotted 3090 scouting around, and I've decided to stay just a little while. And after all, I think it was a better solution for me to go in the middle and try to do some flanking shots on my enemies. You can see going to the middle, and I've spotted some of enemy tanks around here, and at this moment I just realized that I'm taken chased by T-71. I decided to stay around here and engage him, just because he's alone and I can take him without taking some heavy damage. Now my drum was empty. I'm reloading and try to figure out where to flank, and I see that an I-7 and a turtles went here in the death alley, and decided to do them some flanking damage. And I seek the opportunity to take out the turtles, just because in the front is almost impossible to pen by me, and in the back much more easily. And this T-75 heavy only took the last shot. Here I reloaded. I just went uphill for a little while, so my drum is reloaded. And I'm figuring out a path to flank this lever in this KV4, but KV4 died. Encounter that I-7, and I get close and start unleashing the firepower of the KV-75. Notice that I bounced a shot in the back of the I-7, has only 100 millimeters, but the angling on it was sufficient to bounce one of my shots. So there I decided to hit only the flat part on the back of the IS-7 armor. Already we are dominating the enemy team, and we just won. Let's see the battle results. We done 32,775 credits and 1,537 with a premium account. We done 1,885 damage, and we managed to score 13 shots from 14. Noticed in this replay that I'm showing just right now that flanking and unleashing the firepower of 1375 is possible if you look at the minimap. The 1390 is even powerful and receives same matchmaking at 1375, and with a powerful gun we can do much more damage than 1375. That's all. If you like it, please subscribe and like this video. See you next time, guys.